Joining us today. My name is Wella, and for today's video, I'm gonna take you to a tour around one of DEMETERLAND's biggest house models. And this one is the Clarissa. So the default floor area of the Clarissa is 160 square meters, but this one is the slightly expanded version, which is 164 square meters. So we're gonna go inside and find out ano ba yung mga changes na ginawa ni client. Okay, so join me. Wow! The Clarissa is huge and I'm just so excited to go around. But right now, what I'm gonna do is discuss this door. Now, what's so nice about it? Meron siyang kasamang fixed glass window feature on both sides. Now, let's move on to the living area. So off the bat, you will see we have wide series switches. Easy access siya, so when you enter, madali siyang pindutin. You don't have to fumble in the dark. And then, since this is our layout, we can put a two-seater sofa right here. And if you notice, we also have a telephone outlet right here. So this is where I would put my side table and also my telephone, if you still use landline. If not, you can use it for your internet connection. Now, notice the tiles. I just have to mention that this is not part of the default package. This is an upgrade, so it's really, really nice. You can also do that. And now let's move on to this wall naman. If you notice, we have our sockets and our provision for the cable connection. Now, this wall is expansive, okay? So I can imagine putting a 60-inch TV right here and hindi pa rin kayo malulula. It's gonna be very nice. Now, for me, I would put an accent wall right at the center, but that's me. And then let's move on to our ceiling. Okay, so all the houses of DEMETERLAND are equipped with coved ceiling, but right now we haven't put the fixture yet because that is totally client preference. But mind you, all the pin lights are included. Now let's move on to the dining area. So now naman, let's talk about this sliding door. So this is our access to the lanai. Now later on, I'm gonna take you out there and around the vicinity, but right now, let's move on to the other window. So if you notice, ang laki niya, it makes all the natural sun come in, and I just love, love, love that. Now, as for the ceiling, now, this is a bit different. This is a drop ceiling as opposed to the coved ceiling we had in the living area. And I just have to mention that these features are included if you opt to do it in your dining area. So any DEMETERLAND house yan, pwede mong gawin. And again, we did not put the lighting fixture yet because that is totally up to the client. But all the pin lights are included. Now, let's move on to this door. Ayan, meron naman tayong door. Now, what's so special about this door? This is your access to the service area. Now, what's so nice about that is, if you need to put in your groceries from the outside or from the carport, hindi mo na siya kailangan idaan sa iyong sala. Especially if you're, very meticulous, ayaw ng kalat, you can use this as your access. And again, I will take you out there. But for now, let's move to the kitchen. And since the Clarissa is huge, syempre, huge din ang ating kitchen. And what I love about this is that ang dami niyang storage space. And notice also, all the cabinets are handleless. This is again another special feature, added feature by the client kasi ayaw niya yung may handle. Yan. So, ang dami nating pwedeng ilagay. This can be your pantry. You can put in all your food, chips, whatsoever you want to put there. Plates, totally up to you. Here naman, since meron tayong socket, this is where you will put your microwave, your rice cooker, your toaster. And then bottom, normally this is where I put my pans. I'm gonna show you inside because, ayan, pati yung inside, naka-tiles. How amazing is that, diba? Lahat yan naka-tiles. Very, very nice. Okay, so this is where you put your range hood and your oven. So meron na rin siyang socket for easy access. Again, expansive space. Here, I would normally put my plates, drying rack. Tapos, ang dami rin nating storage. Yan. And flexi ang ating faucet. This is part of the default package. Ayan, very modern kind of faucet. And malalim siya. So actually, marami kang pwedeng hugasan at one time. And window. Yan, para meron tayong natural sun coming in while you're washing the dishes. More storage. O, diba? Yung Clarissa, it's all about storage. I love it. Kasi marami akong gamit. Ayan. Now, this is where naman you will put your fridge. Meron rin tayong socket right here. So, I'm very maarte about yung mga cables na nakalabas. So, I love that the sockets are right here. Now, let's move on to this panel board. Now, what's so special about these panel boards? Because ako din nagtataka ko, ano bang special? Bakit siya divided into 3? Okay, so what's nice about it now is that if you should have anything, service maintenance on the first floor, pwede mong patayin all the switches on the first floor. At least may kuryente ka pa rin on the second floor. Also, ang maganda pa dito is, naka-subdivide na yung mga breakers per area and per room. So, what does that mean? Ibig sabihin nun, if meron kang appliance na mag-short, that happened to me in the past, hindi sila lahat sama-sama. Isang area lang yung maapektuhan. O, diba? Honestly, I did not know that until today, and I love, love, love that information. Let's move on naman to the first toilet and bath. There. So, all of these are included in the default package. Actually, the default package includes an accent wall. But our client now, who owns this house, she opted out of the accent wall kasi gusto niya mas class and mas plain lang siya. So, it's right here. Ayan. So, there you have it for our toilet and bath at the ground floor. And now, let's go to the guest bedroom. Wow, for a guest bedroom, this is actually pretty big. Ayan, so if you notice, wala siyang direct sun. Okay? Now, what is nice about that is that this is actually the coolest part of the house. Sarap dito, sarap tumambay. So, wala rin siyang kasamang built-in cabinet. And what it does is, it gives this room the flexibility to be an office, to be a bedroom, to be a study, to be a storage area. Totally up to you. And we also have our windows right here. Still huge, still expansive, just put nice blinds, curtains, whatnots. And this room should look really, really nice already. And as per safety compliance, all of our bedrooms come equipped with smoke detectors. So now let us move on outside. This is our guest bedroom once again. And now let us move on to what the client has done as per expansion. So like I mentioned earlier, the default Clarissa comes with a floor area of 160 square meters. But this one, 164. So hanapin natin, nasan yung extra 4 square meters na yun. So here it is. We moved the stairs to the side. So it gave our living area that added space. And I love it. Kasi what I would do is I will put like a console table over here or over here, picture frames, flower vase, and we are good to go. It also made our storage area right here, great use of space, a bit bigger. So naka-tiles din yung loob. Perfect. So with the added 4 square meters, we were able to customize the stair layout. And what it did was that it emphasized our signature corner window, which is now situated on a high ceiling. Ayan, so very emphasized ang high ceiling natin. And notice also na naka-drop din siya. Ang class lang talaga kasi I can imagine, putting a chandelier there. Ang grand na nung ating entrance. I love it. Now, join me as we go up. The default Clarissa comes with wood planks, wooden railings, glass panels, and tubular railings. These are all part of the default of the Clarissa. So now let's take a look inside bedroom number 1. It's actually quite big, bedroom number 1. And this one, let's talk about the basic features of the default Clarissa. So part of the default is the tiles. So naka-wood design na siya. Kasama na siya sa basic, so no added cost. You can also change it up. That's totally up to you. Now, let's talk about the layout. As for the layout, if you notice, meron tayong built-in cabinets. Now, the built-in cabinets are also part of the default layout, but what's nice about it is that it is totally movable. Siyempre, kailangan niyo pong sabihin agad yan during planning, and we can move this totally up to you where you want to put it. Pwede rin actually na hindi siya built-in para pwede niyo siyang i-move around. Okay? So, malaki naman ang ating cabinets. Marami tayong pwedeng ilagay. We have our provision for the hangers and the drawers. So let's move on to this side of the room. Meron tayong huge window where it will allow all the natural light to come in. And since malaki ang ating bedroom, it can comfortably sit a queen-sized bed. Ayan, very big, di ba? Pwede din tayo maglagay ng TV, a study area, study table. And right now, ang configuration nitong room is it's meant for a split-type air conditioning. But we can also put in a provision for window type. But again, you know, all you have to do is inform us beforehand during the planning stage, and we'll be more than happy to change the layout for you for no additional fees. So this is where I would put the bed. Ayan. And now let's look at the ceiling. Part of the default is naka-cove na rin siya. All the pin lights are already included. Fixtures, totally up to you. You can buy and put in whatever you like. Ayan, meron na rin tayong mga provision for the sockets. Marami siya actually kasi, you know, lahat ng tao ngayon may mga gadgets, may mga device. So very important ang placement ng mga sockets. Alright, so this is bedroom number 1. I will take you naman to bedroom number 2. So this is bedroom number 2. So much like in bedroom number 1, the size is very similar. Kasya rin dito ang queen size bed. Meron din siyang provision ng built-in cabinets kasama sa default package. Also, pwede rin siyang movable, pwede na siyang ilipat. Basta, you know, we have to inform. Planning stage pa lang, kailangan alam na natin yan. Malaki rin siya, same size actually. Yan, we also have our chest drawer. For me, the only difference that I noticed between bedroom number 1 and bedroom number 2 is that this one, walang direct sunlight access. So, to be completely honest, ito yung coolest part of the house. And this is the room I will choose for myself. Ayan. So, we can put in here the window type aircon if you are the window type aircon kind of person. But right now, the configuration of this room is for split type. Okay. And to my right, we have our window. Ayan. I love the windows. Meron tayong awning. And for safety purposes, nilagay namin siya sa second level. Ayan. Try natin i-open. Okay, right now, you know, the cool wind is coming in. I love it. But, syempre, to make this room a little bit cozier, let's put mga blinds or curtains right here. So, this is where I would put the bed. Naka-cove lighting na rin siya, naka-cove ceiling. Pin lights are already included, and meron din tayong smoke detectors. So, that is it for bedroom number 2. Now, let us move on to bedroom number 3. But before we do that, let's look at the common toilet and bath. So this is the common toilet and bath. This is accessible for both bedrooms 1 and 2. So this one, actually, the default package comes with an accent wall. But like I said earlier, our client for this one opted for a simpler design. Yan, medyo minimalist kasi siya, so ayaw niya ng accent wall. But the accent wall is kasama na sa default package with no additional price. So it's very spacious. All you have to do is maybe add an enclosure. Ang ganda rin ng shower fixture natin, also part of the default package. I love it. That is our common toilet and bath. Ngayon naman, I'm so excited to see what the master's bedroom has to offer. Ano bang special sa Clarissa? Let's go! Now, this is what I call a master's bedroom. Grabe, ang laki niya. Okay, let's talk about the features. Meron din tayong cable provision here. So if you want to put your TV here, pwedeng-pwede. Kasya rin ang 60-inch TV. That's how big I would go. And meron tayong windows over here. Meron din siyang awning. Nilagay din namin sa second level, you know, for safety reasons. So walang masushoot dyan na anything. Very delikado kasi yun. Alright, and meron tayong mga wide series switches over here. And of course, our sliding door access to the balcony. Later on, I'll take you there, but right now, let's move around the room. And again, meron tayong isa pang window over here. You know, because DEMETERLAND is all about perfect lighting, natural sun. Di ba nakakaaliwalas ng room? Kung meron akong room and blinds, iakyat ko lang yan every morning. And that would be absolutely lovely for me. Meron pa po tayo ulit na isa pang window over here. And, okay, I failed to mention, meron tayo ditong provision for our landline. Should you have a landline or should you use it pa? If not, you can use it for your internet connection. You know, put side table here and there. Grabe, I can imagine making this room into, you know, very hotel-like feel. So this one can comfortably fit a king-size bed. Ganun siya kalaki. And the room will still look spacious. As for myself, I would put a nice painting over here for that homelier feel. And, okay, my heart, a walk-in closet. I am so excited to see na meron siyang walk-in closet. Siyempre, yung walk-in closet natin, meron din kasamang built-in cabinets. Now, I would not put this anywhere else. For me, this spot is perfect. This is where exactly I would want it to be. And it's slightly bigger yung storage area niya for the hangers. And mas marami din siyang chest drawers. Ayan, so we have here our wide series switch. Siyempre, you may want to see what you look like and the clothes that you choose for yourself, right? And meron din siyang provision for the light fixture. Pero siyempre, wala pa rin siya ngayon. Lalagyan niya ni client ng super gandang light, I am sure. Okay, and another feature of the master's bedroom of every Clarissa is it has its own toilet and bath. So the toilet and bath in every Clarissa master's bedroom is slightly bigger than the rest of the toilet and baths here in this house. Meron na siyang provision for the heater. Also slightly bigger ang kanyang area for the toilet and for the hand washing area. Now for this one, hindi rin natin nilagay ang accent wall, but that's okay because again, here at DEMETERLAND, everything is all about client preference. So mag-a-add na lang tayo ng mirror, towel racks, and enclosure. Now the enclosure is not yet included, but this is something that you can request upon planning stage and we'd be happy to install it for you for additional cost. Alright, so moving on, let us now go to the balcony. So on the way to the balcony, you will notice that the master's bedroom also has coved ceiling and equipped din siya with a smoke detector. Yan. So this is a sliding door that I was talking about earlier. And what a view! Now, I don't know what it is about balconies that I love so much, pero ang hilig ko talaga sa mga ganitong feel. I don't know, maybe it's the view, it's the wind, or, you know, I'm a sucker for tiles, and I just love the tiles here. It's monochromatic, you know, and geometric shapes. You know, the sharp lines adds to the class of this unit talaga. Amazing. And, you know, if you're a plantito or plantita, you can put your plants here, maybe a nice chair, you know, wicker chair. And if you have pets also, this would be a nice place for them to hang out. And you know, the balcony, you can actually extend it. So if you notice, meron tayo ditong nakaabang already. You can extend it up to that part. Para syempre, bigger yung shaded area natin downstairs and also bigger ang ating balcony. Alright, so that's it for the second floor. Now, I am so excited to take you around the vicinity of the Clarissa. This is the landscape area. Now, this area will be fitted with progress upon turnover. Ayan. So this area you can also keep as gravel. So right now, let's move on to this side. Follow me. So this is another walkway to go around the house. So very spacious pa rin siya. We can move around freely, walang problem. And this will take you directly to the carport, which is where we're headed right now. This is where the access walkway leads. Ayan, directly to the service area. Meron tayong washroom, wash area dyan, provision for a washing machine. And since malaki yung space natin, that can also serve as your dirty kitchen. Marami talaga tayong pwedeng ilagay dyan. And what's also perfect about this area is directly connected siya to the carport. So if you have groceries, pinamalengke, you can put it there. And the carport is also huge since the house is huge. This is a 2-car carport. Dalawa pong sasakyan na kasha. And on top of that, you can also fit it with, a mini play set for our kids. Maybe some outdoor sports stuff like bikes, skateboards. Again, totally up to you. Also, another great feature is, subject for approval by the subdivision, you can also cover this up. So, pwede natin i-extend yung kisame para nako-cover din yung carport natin. So, at least when it rains, or if you want to have a party, you can throw it right here. And it will be really nice and absolutely perfect for that, if you're into that. Now, as I mentioned earlier, meron tayo dito nga door, which leads directly to the house. But this way, you won't have to go to the living area. If you have stuff to bring in, diretso na natin siya sa kitchen. Hindi na natin magagambala yung mga tao, or if you have guests right there, we won't be a bother to them anymore. So this is a really nice feature of the Clarissa. So now let's move around the house. This is the lanai. And this one has 3 access points. Main gate, carport, and from the inside, dining area. And what's so nice about it is, I can only imagine, putting progress here, maybe a bit of landscaping, coffee table, and 2 chairs, and this will be the perfect spot for you to have your morning coffee. Of course, as you bask under the morning sun. Lovely, absolutely lovely. So soon you will recognize that what these 3 stripes mean is this is the signature 3 stripes of every DEMETERLAND house. And for added elegance, meron tayong slats here and there. Ayan, meron tayong grooves. For the Clarissa, it's brown and gray. And what I like about this is it adds elegance to every Clarissa house. After all, the Clarissa is under the Elegant series of DEMETERLAND. Well, there you have it, the tour around the Clarissa. Again, my name is Wella, and I will see you on our next tour.